In breaking news, a fifth COVID-19 case has been detected among the Australian Open arrivals, sending a third flight of players into quarantine. The Australian newspaper reports an alert was sent to competitors tonight after an infected passenger flew from Doha to Melbourne on January 16. Meanwhile, more than 60 coaches, players and their families have been forced into hard lockdown. Tennis Australia has ruled out postponing the event despite the major disruption to training. 2 coaches, a flight attendant and now a member of the broadcast team all have tested positive for coronavirus after flying into Melbourne from Abu Dhabi and Los Angeles.
It's important to note that in all the 4 positives, all had a negative test result prior to boarding the plane.
The cases have thrown 62 people into lockdown, including dozens of players. The international tournament hopefuls now stuck in a hotel room for the next 14 days.
I think it's a bit of a shock to the system for them all, but for me, when I went over there, I thought it was a bit of a shock to how relaxed it was over there about the virus.
For many, this is their first experience with hotel quarantine. There have already been 2 breaches, one by a player. Authorities are reminding everyone fines of up to $20,000 can be issued, and those who continue to break the rules will be transferred to a more secure hotel.
Quarantine is hard and we know that it is very new and difficult arrangement for them and probably very unusual circumstance to what they're used to. Again, this is in place to keep them safe and to keep the Victorian community safe.
Training is still on track to begin on Monday. For those in isolation, they'll be given exercise equipment within their rooms to keep up their fitness.
It's not ideal. The space is a bit confined, but they're trying to make the most of it.
There's not much you can do. You can get on the bike, you can do as much as you can. I've seen some videos of some of the players hitting against their mattresses, but it's going to be pretty tough.
The Australian Open is due to begin in 3 weeks. Officials have ruled out postponing the event, meaning players currently in hotel quarantine will only get a week's training on court.
It's not ideal, obviously, but it's something they're going to have to deal with and something they're going to have to just get on with because it's the way it is these days and nothing's perfect.